right, so here he is, the former Strikeforce welterweight champion, Nik Diaz. Stars don't burn much brighter than this, DC. Good to see Nik back on the proving ground tonight.
It's great to see Nik back in the octagon, a guy that every time he makes the walk, you know you are going to get a great fight. He's gonna start going at you the moment the referee says fight. He's gonna be talking. He'll be trying to slap you. He'll be hitting you with the jab. And if you make the mistake of just taking him down, Nik Diaz has a great jiu-jitsu game, unbelievable submission ability, a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt with black belt boxing.
Yep.
That's Nik Diaz.
Lifetime in the sport, made his UFC debut all the way back at UFC 44 against Jeremy Jackson in 2003. Well, they are not knocking the D2 National Wrestling Championship anymore because now Kamar Usman has some UFC gold to go with it. A huge effort to dethrone Tyron Woodley not all that long ago, and now Usman's got that target on his back.
And he also has an undying belief in himself. He believes that through all the hard work, the result will show when he steps in the octagon. He has underrated striking. And because everyone fears his wrestling, a lot of his striking opportunities open up even more. But the moment Usman grabs you, he can control you in a way that not many guys in the UFC can. We saw that in the Woodley fight. We saw it in the Dos Anjos fight. That's why he is the best fighter at 170 pounds.
And when your bout agreement says Kamar Usman on it, get ready for
Grab a lunch bill.
25
Grab your lunch bill.
Might need a helmet, too, if that's allowed. Kamar Usman getting ready to go here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Diaz is 4 years the elder. The rest is nearly identical. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 10 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, USA, Nik Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Камару, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready.
All right, so here we go with round 1. It is not a question of if, it's a question of when this fight hits the ground. We've got a grappler, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Most people think we're going to get a grappler's delight tonight.
Yes, we are going to get a grappler's delight, but for the jiu-jitsu player, for the jiu-jitsu fighter, he cannot allow for himself to constantly be on his back. Because in the grappling realm, not only do these guys possess great submission skills, but the ground and pound, the advancements in the position is so key to the game. He has to make sure he's not thinking this is a jiu-jitsu match. This is a fight.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's going to attack armbar here.
Oh, he picks him up and slams him down.
Big explosive slam to lift him and slam him out of that armbar. Go right into
the side control. Now let's see what he does, right?
Sometimes when you do that, the choke or the submission can get tighter, but he was able to evade it there.
Yes.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Back to the feet now. Nice hook lands.
Oh. Oh, nice jab.
Oh, that one appeared to stun him.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Trying to stay in this fight. Authority goes to the judo throw right into side control.
He's in side control. He's got a ton of options.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Right punches there. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Stop!
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat.
Nice 1-2 there. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches. Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? Muay Thai plum. Single collar tie. Oh, nice strike landed there by Diaz. All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest, when you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle. Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown. Oh, John, that was so nice. What a beautiful takedown.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Usman's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Ground and pound strike there now. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Usman. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Kamara Usman. Going orthodox now. Oh, a little single collar tie there. And they separate. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Clean with the right hook.
Nice kick directly into the face. Nice kick.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and now the focus for the cut man is on keeping this fighter in the fight. You see the swelling pretty nasty at this point. It hasn't swollen shut, but it's working in that direction. We'll see if they can maximize these 60 seconds between rounds here. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, here we go, DC. Our next round is underway, and he's chasing some punch stat records tonight. That was some serious volume and efficiency in the previous round.
Normally, you see that in boxing, where a guy just so many strikes. This man has taken it to the octagon, looking to break all the punch records before the night is over.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Takedown defense holds up. And now he's got the tie clinch.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie.
Usman gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there, disguising his entry. Oh, he could be a one-eyed fighter here pretty soon. That left eye's starting to shut. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Oh, these are some big punches here from the top, DC. He hasn't needed to enter his opponent's guard yet, and he may not have to.
He may not have to, but he's doing a real good job of being aware. There's danger when you're standing on top of your opponent like that. You gotta watch for up kicks. Notice how he leads with his hips when he goes to land the strike.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kamara here.
All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches.
Trying to get that arm underneath the chin.
Oh, wow, oh!
He might get a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. Wow.
Oh, you gotta watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here.
There he is, he's moving to the finisher position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Oh, and there's the tap.
It's over. Oh my goodness. What a fight.
Right, I mean, how do you not admire the focus of this young fighter? You can tell he was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. He stayed patient, let the setup do its thing, and ultimately the submission materializes organically late in the round. High-level stuff out of that young fighter here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled. He's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 25 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an arm triangle choke, Kamara, the Nigerian Nightmare
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.